Be slow to speak, but quick to listen. Very simple phrase, very short, but it holds so much meaning and has so much help in our friendships, our relationships, even with conversations with acquaintances, randoms, really anybody. Because so many times in life we get caught up with planning our rebuttal, planning our response, and planning our remark, even in distasteful and disrespectful ways, because we feel we're playing a game and we're on defense and we're trying to get our point back and get back by throwing this remark back at this person. When in reality, so many problems in life solely come because people are unwilling to listen. People want to be quick to speak. People want to win the verbal battle and look superior or look like this or look like that and look like they know what they're talking about. But in reality, if we all just focus on listening to everyone instead of hearing them, you can look at so much division. It's all caused by that. It's like religion. Atheists, Christians, atheists, Muslims, atheists, whoever, Muslims and Christians, whatever side you go on, they become so consumed with their own belief that they don't realize that the key to not only being right for your own personal gain, but the key to just being happy and content is to have an open mind. Accepting that not everyone's going to be like you and you don't want everyone to be like you. There's 8 billion of us. If every person was a carbon copy of you, this life would be terrifying and it would be horrible. The fun of life isn't the variety and the uniqueness. That's why, you want to spice things up and you want to go on a vacation that's somewhere unlike where you are in your home life daily. You want that variety. And same with the people, what I'm saying? You don't want to meet the same person every single day. You want to have that switch up and you have that change. And it's like sometimes people want to just change the person and conform them and make them like you because you're so quick to speak, but you're not really listening and you're judging so fast. It's in the politics. Republicans, Democrats. I mean, how many of their issues do you think are just almost fabricated because they're so unwilling to just hear each other out in a respectful manner? I mean, you can look at almost any political debate, the presidential debate, people online, people on TikTok. It can never go far without personal attacks, personal remarks, comments about intelligence and whatnot. It's like if people just made a fine understanding of we're going to be different and that's okay, but I'm going to at least gauge and try to hear your remarks, and I'm going to try to you're going to try to hear mine. We're going to try to hear each other out, and we're going to listen to each other, and then we'll speak once we have, finally kind of went through everything, went through all of it together. And I think that's one thing, too. It goes, it's kind of a whole ramble right now, but it's because so many things are coming to my mind when it comes to this, is that we should seek to be so knowledgeable because you should seek to, be informed about things that maybe you don't even agree with. If there's a religion that you don't follow and you don't practice, I firmly believe that you should at least research it, not because you're going to believe it and you're going to follow it. I know people are confident and content in their faith, and I respect that. That's amazing. I'm just saying I think it helps you build kind of a worldview of these people are also normal, they're also human. And then if you just focus on, it's not that you're Muslim and I'm Christian, or I'm Muslim, you're Christian. We are literally 2 people that are dedicated to our faith. You gotta think that people like that, they have more in common with each other than a lot of people around the entire world, because they're both so dedicated to God. They're both so dedicated to their faith. Is there nuances that make things different? Yes. Is there bigger things that make it different? Yes. But is the core principle pretty much similar? Democrats, Republicans, is their core principle making America better? Is there, both of their plans to get there and pathways different? Yes. But if we lose our human ability to find common ground and also find acceptance, and that ability, the key ability to listen and not just speak immediately, then I think that's when they take a major reset and go backwards. But I don't want to spread negativity. It's so positive because it's so easy to make that switch in your life. Relationships, friendships, just listen. Be the person that listens and doesn't always need to get that remark back out. Hear people out. Take them for what they're giving you. Try to be appreciative and just let them know that I'm here to listen, and I'm going to try to be less judgmental, and I'm going to try to focus on just accepting that you are a different person. I'm a different person. But that's the beauty of life, and that's the beauty of conversing, because we get to share 2 different ideas about each other. But if we're constantly judging and constantly giving remarks, we lose that entire gift, and we're stuck in this constant battle of fighting over who can get this upper hand, who's smarter, who's better, who's this. We're all human. I believe God made us all equally. Doesn't matter race, gender, anything, what your beliefs are. We're all the same. We're all trying to figure this game out of life. Everyone's living for the first time. So show some grace and just, respect each other and try to listen to each other. That's the message for today. Thanks, guys.